Hello, everyone. Let's just wait for one more minute for whoever joining. Let's wait for them.
Sure.
Good evening, everyone. To all who are present over here, I, Divya Agrawal, Coordinator of Student Wing Indore Chapter, Research Foundation of India. On behalf of Research Foundation of India, I welcome you all in practical aspects of ICT tools and online teaching in current scenario. Yesterday, we had a great session on preparation of e-certificates with our expert Dr. Samir Dubey sir. And today's session is on ICT tools for teachers in HEI. And our expert for today's session is Dr. R. Renuka ma'am. Ms. R. Renuka, working as an assistant professor, Department of Computer Science, Sentence College for Women, Mehdipatnam, Hyderabad. She has completed her MSc in Computer Science, PGDBM, with a corporate experience of 2 years and 10 plus years of teaching experience. She has authored many books on information technology, programming languages, and e-commerce, facilitating undergraduate students of various universities. Information technology textbooks has been prescribed by the Osmania University. She is the Vice President for Telangana Chapter, Research Foundation of India. She has many papers and publications to her credit. Ms. R. Renuka has been lauded with the ILDC AMP Women Excellence Award 2019 in the field of academics. She has been the resource person for many FDPs training events all over the India. She was also the speaker for the Global Peace Sustainability Goals Summit 2021. Ms. Renuka is also the impaneled expert for StartCo Technologies. I welcome you, ma'am, to take today's session.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, RFI, for giving me this opportunity. And I welcome all the participants to today's evening, where I'll be telling you about the ICT tools which are used by the teachers for the higher educational institutions. So I'm presenting my screen. Ma'am, let me confirm whether my screen is visible or not.
Yes, ma'am, your screen is
Yes,
visible.
yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So, yes, a very good evening to all the participants for the training program and FDP on practical aspects of ICT tools and online teaching in current scenario. So today we are in the day 5 of this wonderful FDP, and today we are going to learn about ICT tools for teachers in HEI. So let's get started with our session by a small activity. So I'll be pasting this link in the chat box. So what you can do is you can just click on the link and answer the question which is there on that. So I'm pasting the link on the chat box. So let's make, ma'am, the chat is not available. So can you enable the chat? Yes, ma'am. Can you enable the chat? Yes. So I have pasted the link in the chat box. So just click on the link. Yes, participant, just click on the link and you will be redirected to a Mentimeter menti.com. So where you are, one small question is there, we'll start the session with the small activity. So two persons have joined. Yes, they have answered this. So what do you think? What are the qualities of a teacher? Just type whatever qualities you think a teacher should have, and each participant can enter two qualities. So as of now, we got 4 participants. Yes, that's a good start. So I request all the participants, please join the link and please make the session more interactive. Yes, good. I got 8 participants. That's very good. And I'm getting more qualities. See, you can repeat the qualities also. It's not a big issue. Whatever do you think are the most important qualities of a good teacher or a teacher, basically? You can type all those qualities. So it's a good start for the session. I got 8 entries and I got many qualities. So I request all the participants to join. Around 40 participants are there, but we have only 8 participants in this session. Just click on the link. Yes, we got 9 participants. We'll wait for another 1 minute and we'll continue with the session. Good, we got 11 participants now. 12 participants and many qualities. Very good to see this word cloud. Yes. So now you can see my screen. So where I have 13 participants, and you can see we have built a word cloud with the qualities of the teacher. So this is one tool which you can use to make your class interactive. Okay, instead of asking the questions and answering the questions, you can use this word cloud to make your class interactive.
You're not audible.
Yeah, ma'am, you are not audible.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible now.
Okay, ma'am. So I'll start. So we, yes. So these are the various qualities of a teacher as mentioned by you. So this is one tool which is called as Mentimeter, which I'm going to discuss further in the session. So let us start with our next So the plan of action for today's event is I'll be discussing few online whiteboard tools. Okay, and then we'll be moving on to how to create notes online and how to edit those things. Okay, what are the tools used for that? And then we'll be moving on to how to create. See, we all know how to create a normal PowerPoint presentations, but how to make those PowerPoint presentations very interactive, that we are going to see what are the tools for that. And then we'll be ending our session with discussing few online assessment tools. So this is a schedule for today. And one important point I want to tell you before starting with all the ICT tools. So all the ICT tools which I am going to discuss today will be available in two versions. That is the free version and the premium version. So as we all know, for free version, we can use the tool without paying anything. But the only problem is we will have limited period, or some things, some tools are like that. You will be having only a few activities in that, and some limitations will be there. But I guess we can go with the free versions and use it as many times as we can in that limited time period, or whatever time limits they are putting it, whatever limited features they have. And then we can move on to the next tool, so that we will also be learning new tools and we will not be getting bored by using the same tools again. And of course, we have premium versions of every tool. So if you think that tool will be useful, then you can go ahead and purchase that tool. So we'll be discussing few online whiteboard tools. So I guess these online whiteboard tools were also discussed by Priyanka ma'am a day before, I guess, 2 days before. So in that, she has mentioned many tools, many whiteboard tools like Miro, Classroom Screen, Whiteboard.fi. She has shown a demo also. So I'll be showing you one small uh, whiteboard tool that is called as Classroom Screen and Class Flow also. So just so this is one whiteboard tool which you can use it for your online classes. There is no need to log in anything here for your classroomscreen.com. And the best part is it comes with various widgets. There's various options are there where you can, so you can set the background, and you can have a poll in your class. Okay, you can select a multiple choice questions, or you can have a poll of any type of questions. Okay, and you can have a QR code, okay, generated for your URL, whatever URL you have done. And you can normally select any random name. You can select any random name, and then you can select the random name. Say, for example, 50 students are there. You can set all the 50 students' names here, and the classroom screen will automatically select one name from out of that. Okay, so in this way, you can make your work interesting. And then we have the timer. Say, for example, if you have given a problem and asked them to solve within this certain time, so you can have a timer. You can have a clock as well. Okay, so all these tools need see, whatever tools I'm telling need not be used only during online classes, during our physical classes, because as all of them have been transferred to physical classrooms before COVID, how it was like that, we are dealing with the physical classrooms. So in this classrooms also, we can use these gadgets. We can use all these tools in our physical or our traditional classroom also, and make our class more interesting, because we all know that the attention span of a student is very, very less. And after COVID, it has become worse. And to make students sit in the classroom is like a big task for us. So if you use these kind of tools, then maybe few students will be motivated to come into the class. Okay. Classroom screen link. Just a second, ma'am. So here you have more widgets also, we can get it. Okay. And you can just see these all things will be appeared on your whiteboard. If you don't want, you can just close them, or you can increase and decrease the space of that, and you can type something as well. And see, it allows some mathematical things also to be, mathematical equations also to be entered. Okay, like that you have so many options over here. Okay, so all these things are available. You can just check it out. Yes. Next, we'll see one more important whiteboard tool that is called as class flow. Now, this class flow is like a tool which you can use it for assessment also, or conducting some lessons, or conducting some random activities. Not only like a simple multiple choice questions, you can have different type of activities, which I'll be showing you now. I'll be logging in. For this, we require a login. For classroom screen, we don't require a login. Directly, we can launch the whiteboard and we can share it. Just a second. I'm logging into my ClassFlow account. Yes. The net is slow. So I'll just switch off my camera so that I can get more bandwidth. I'm just logging in with my Google account. You can create a teacher login, because the login for teacher and students are different. So you can log in as a teacher. So here you can see there are so many things which are available on ClassFlow website. Here you can see that is you have an instant whiteboard. So you can start an instant whiteboard and you can teach the students, or you can go for a quick poll. Okay, or you can create a lesson. Like similarly, how you create your PPT, same way you can click on this link called as create lesson, and here we'll be having the slides. See, these are the slides. And here you observe there are so many options, like you can draw shapes, you can use pen to draw, and you have something called as toolbox, which can be used by a math lecturers. Like you have a protractor, ruler, and all those things are there. Okay, you can take a picture also. Okay, and you can paste a link as well. And before delivering it to the students, you can click on the preview and check how it is looking. Then you can send that lesson to your students, or you can directly click on the deliver option after checking the preview, and you can connect to your students using this particular code. Okay, you can share this link to the students. You'll get a link. Then you can send that link to the students so that the students can join your classroom and they can participate in some of the activities which you are going to conduct. That is about lesson creation. And next we'll see activities. What are the different activities we can create? See here, instead of every time going for the basic MCQs, we can change the activity. Here we have so many different type of activities are there. You can check it. Matching is one activity which you can go. You have flashcards. We all know the importance of flashcards, how they are used and how they can, how the students can use that for practicing. You have some labeled diagrams. If you have a diagram, you can ask the students to label them. Or you have categorized activity, you have crossword, you have word search, you can have a memory game. So by using all these activities, we can really make the classroom a fun place to come in so that students can come in. And see, we all might be thinking that doing all these activities is like a waste of time, but once you do it, no, it will be stored in your account. So every time you need not create that activity. Once you have created, it will be there with you, and you can play it whenever you want, and whichever class you want, you can play it. It's like that. So these are the different types of activities which we can create using your class flow, and all of them are free here. This class flow have doesn't have that much limitations on your free account. So if you go for the activity, that is that. And next is you can create a normal formative assessment also. You can go for it. And not only it allows multiple choice questions, it allows short answer, or if you want to go for a math questions, you can go it true or false, or essays also, or some creative responses if you want, or sorting, choice matrix. See, you have uh, different options for selecting your questions. So you can select any of the questions which you feel. Okay, it can be a mix of all these questions also, because we all know multiple choice means people are so intelligent nowadays, because they can easily cheat us in the examination. So you can have different types of questions in one test, and we can deliver it to the students. Okay, so that was about your classflow.com. And apart from that, it also has something called as marketplace, where already some teachers have created. So you can pick those particular, you can search the topic, and then you can, if you are if you feel that particular lesson or activity is suiting your need, then you can directly play that instead of creating your own activity. I request the participants to mute themselves. Okay. So this marketplace is a place where you can type a topic and you can get the lessons or activities which are created by other teachers across the globe. So if you are interested, you can just select that and you can edit that and you can send it to your students. So that was about your class flow. And next is, I want to share one particular tool called as Desmos. Okay, now what is this Desmos is? It is particularly used by the math people or the stats people, because here you have so many things. You have a graphic calculator, you can show the graphs how online, because it is very difficult to draw the graphs on the board and show how the variations happen. And you also have a scientific calculator. Okay, and you have so many activities also which are coming in this Desmos. So Desmos comes with two options. One is you can directly, without any login, you can directly go to the graphic calculator. Okay, and you can, or you can create your classroom, and there are so many resources also available. And see here, this tool is, I told you, know, it is like basically a math tool. You can use it as a scientific calculator. You have test practices, matrix calculator, so many things are there. And the apps are also available, so that you can ask your students to download that from the Play Store or the App Store. I'll show you a small demo. Without logging in also, I can open the graphic calculator and I can type any equation like this. So now it is showing me the equation. So now if you see, I can, if I click this plus symbol, you can see that I can have a expression, I can have a table, I can include an image, so many things I can include it. Okay. Suppose if I am writing y is equal to mx plus c. Now I can, if I want to show the students when the m value changes, see, I have given m is equal to 1. I can slide this thing and I can show the, see, I can show the students how the equation or how the line will vary when I change this particular values. So this is one tool where you can use it for your graphs. So like that, you can add as many lines, as many equations as you want, and you can do this one. So you can save this graph also, but you have, for that you need to log in so that you can save this graph and send it to the students. Okay, so this is one tool where which is used for your graphic graphs or whatever math equations if you want to solve. Those things we can use this particular tool called as Desmos. Next tool is PHET interactive simulations. So I'll just type PHET simulation. So you can see this. You have so many simulations because we all know that to teach some subjects it's very hard to show. So we can use this particular tool to show the simulations. And this can be used by the physics, chemistry, math, earth science, and biological. So many simulations are all available. So just for a demo purpose, I'm just showing you a physics simulation. So we can see that, see, there are so many subjects which are there here. You can check anything. Say, for example, I'm taking a, see, you have so many options here. Suppose I'm taking this energy. So it will give you all the important things also. Not only the simulation, it gives you the what are the learning goals, okay? What are the topics covered, everything it will show you. If you click on a picture and if you click on this, you can see. You can show the students in this way. Just a second, I'll open it once again. Huh. Here you have so many tabs like about and what are the teaching resources. Okay, you need to sign in. I'm just showing you a demo. So we are clicking on the activities. So here you can select the activities and you can click on the play button. Then the interactive simulation will open and you can see the simulation. Suppose if you're changing the energy, how the force changes or something like that. See here. For example, if I change the mass, if I increase the mass, okay, and if I increase the friction, so it will show me how, see, it will show me how the thing will, see, It shows the simulation. So you can explore this. You have so many options in this. I can restart it again. You can change the avatars also if you wish. And you can see what happens if the mass is decreased, or if the friction is, or you can change the track also, how it goes. See, you can see the simulations in this way, and you can show the students the simulations in this way. Not only this one, it has physics, chemistry, and some math and biological simulations as well. So you can just explore. You can click on this to go to the home page. So it has so many simulations. So you can see there are so many simulations, and you can also submit your simulations, I guess, in this one if you can develop. So there are, see, so many simulations are there. Some prototypes are also available, and so many activities are also available. And you can share your activities also on this one. It's like a collaboration. So this is about your PHET simulator. Yes. So these were a few online whiteboard tools which I want to discuss with you, that we had discussed already. So the thing is classroom screen.com, Desmos, and I also told about ClassFlow PHET simulator. And then we'll move on to the next thing, that is your how to create your notes, or how to see. We all know how to create the notes. Either we type it, okay, or we have so many PDFs which are available on the net. Suppose, for example, you want to edit any PDF which is already available on the internet, and you want to edit it. Okay, so for that, we can have this particular tool called as LibreOffice. I guess many of you have heard this LibreOffice. This is an alternative to your MS Office or Microsoft Office. Okay, so here what happens is, this complete LibreOffice is a open source software. Now, whereas Microsoft Word or Microsoft MS Office is completely a licensed software. So this you can download it from the Google. It's completely free and it's completely outsourced. So you can easily do many things, and it is very, very much similar to your MS Office. So you need not worry what is this new software. No, it's just similar to your MS Word, but little bit practice is required, because it has so many other options which are not available in MS Word also. Suppose, for example, one particular file is there which I have downloaded from the internet, and I want to share it with my students. Okay, but what the many times what happens means, maybe that particular PDF what I am downloading it from the internet, it has so many topics which are not there in our syllabus. I want to delete them, or I want to change few particular words which are very difficult for the students to understand, or I want to do the basic editing in that. So what I can do is, I can just open the LibreOffice Writer, which is the Word, MS Word alternative here. So you can go to the file and you can click on just open, and you just select the particular, whatever particular thing is there, you can just select that particular PDF. Just selecting a PDF. Yes, see. Just opening a PDF file. Then it will take me to another software of LibreOffice only, where I can do all the editing with minimal effort. Because if you see in online also, so many PDF editors are available, but they come with lot of limitations, and so many limitations are there. See, for example, here I want to just remove this. It's just like a word now. So you can do all the editing, okay? And you can change the font formatting settings, everything you can do it. Say for example, here I want to add a particular thing, I can add it. It's as simple as that. So you need not worry about editing your PDFs. So you can download any notes which is available on the internet, okay, which doesn't have any copyright issues, of course. So you can download that and you can edit that particular PDF according to your students and according to your syllabus, and then send that PDF or send that file to your students. You can share it with your students. So this is one particular, see here also you have different pages. You can edit it. Suppose I don't want this particular diagram, I have another diagram, I can do that. I just deleted it and I can insert the particular image which I have and I can paste it over here. So this is about your PDF editor. Let me close this. Okay, so that was about your PDF editor. And next we'll be seeing about how to convert our handwritten notes into a soft copy. Okay, and I'm telling you this tool will help you to do with any of your any language. Say for example, you have written some notes in Hindi, that also can be edited using your Google Drive. Okay. Okay. See, for example, I'll just take a small document. It's a handwritten one, means I have taken it from a textbook. You can do it with your handwritten notes as well. So I'll just show you the handwritten document. So say for example, so what you need to do is whatever document is there with you, which is handwritten, you just take a picture of that. You just take a screenshot of that and then you upload it to your Google Drive. Okay. You take a screenshot of your handwritten document, then it will be saved as a picture. That picture you upload it to your Google Drive, and then in the Google Drive, say for example, this is my Google Drive, and this is the picture which I have uploaded it. Okay. Say for example, this is Hindi handwritten. So what I'll do is I'll right click this and I will check the option of open with Google Docs. Right click that and open with Google Docs. Then whatever matter is written in that particular picture. So in this way, you can edit all. Suppose you have something from a textbook which doesn't have any soft copy, you have some matter in that and you want to edit something in that, so you can directly take it. See, whatever picture is there, see this picture, it's taking time to load. See, this is the particular picture I have taken a screenshot, and the same thing you can see, everything is getting, but only thing is the handwriting, whatever you are writing, no, that should be clear, it should be legible. Then the translation or the conversion will be very, very easy for you to do. Now, this is very much similar. You can delete it. You can add something to it. You can do all those things for your document. And this is not only for Hindi, it can do almost all many languages, many Indian languages and many foreign languages also. So, yes. So shall we move on to the next slide? Yes, participants?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes. So next thing is we have covered with the online whiteboard tools, and we have also discussed how to edit our notes and all those stuff. And next we will move on how to make our presentations interactive. Okay, for that we have different tools. The one which I told you in the first starting is the Mentimeter. Okay, so this is a Mentimeter website. See, all these three things are somewhat similar. All these three tools which are there on the screen are somewhat similar. Each one is having its own advantages and limitations, because as of now we are using the free versions of all these particular softwares. So if you can see, this is a Mentimeter. I'll go to the home page so that we can I can show you how to create all these things. And all your lessons are saved, and not only lessons, whatever output you got it, okay, whatever output you got it from your participant, that everything is stored so that you can use that as a documentation also. So here you have these things. These are my presentations, means whatever presentations you have created, everything will be stored here. And if you want to go for a new presentation, you just go and click on the new presentation and you just name it. So just naming it as ICT tools. And then it will take you to a page where it gives us so many options to make our PPT or your this presentation an interactive one. See here, you have so many options here. Say for example, I'm selecting this. You have to select the slide type here. You have multiple choice options. You have word cloud, which I have done in our starting of the session. We have done a word cloud, or we can go for a open-ended questions for our students, or we can go for a Likert scale ranking, or if you want to have a quiz, or you want it to be a normal lesson type, then you can go for the content slide. Or if you want to create some activities, you can click on the any of these particular options. Okay. Say for example, I just select one thing. Now if I select this one, not only this one, see, I'll get different types of options, layout options also. And you can select how many times the participants can answer your question. And you can share it with your students, and the students, whatever they type it in their mobile phone or whatever device they are having, so that answers will be displayed over here. And you have something called as examples. It suppose you don't know which activity you want to conduct it for your students, so it has so many slides which are inbuilt with so many activities. You can select the category. Suppose if you want to create an icebreaker in your classroom, it gives the type of questions, type of activities which you can ask to your students, and you can modify that question as well. Or if you want to just go for a brainstorming session, so you can you are getting so many options. You can change the questions, edit it according to your requirement, and then post it to your students. So these are the various things which are available in Mentimeter. Next tool is Nearpod. Okay. Next tool is Nearpod. Now this Nearpod, it is very much similar to your class flow which we have discussed, but with some gamified quizzes as well. Okay. I'll just, yes. Before that, I'll just share one link with you so that the lecture won't get bored. I'll just paste one link in the chat box. Just click on the link. I have pasted one link in the chat box. You can click that link. Click on the link. Just click on the link, and there is one small question on the slide. You can just answer that. So is the link working? Because I see no participants have joined. I got 3 participants. So you can just type what are the different ways to assess your students.
No, ma'am, the link is not working at my end.
Sir, but I have 5 participants, sir. I'll paste the link once again. You just
Yeah, I'll try
check.
once again. Okay,
Yes.
ma'am, I'll try once again.
Yes, yes, sir. See now, no, just a second. You can click on the link. I got 7 participants.
Ma'am, how to write?
You can just type it, ma'am. It will come.
Ma'am, my name is Adit Chan. Am I?
Yes, yes, I got all the
Ma'am, my,
answers. Yes, sir.
excuse me, ma'am, my name is Adit Chan. Am I visible to you
Just a second, sir. I'll check it.
on that site, ma'am?
Yes, yes, I'm checking it, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Shruti, Dilip, James, Sampath Kumar. Some N is there. Shiva Shankari, Kishore, sir, Tracy, ma'am. So many are there. 9 participants have joined. Just click on the link. It will come.
Ma'am, I don't know. It is not working at my end. I'll try it later. Thank you very much,
Okay.
ma'am.
Sure, sure, sir. No issues.
Maybe there is an internet issue.
Yes. So now you can see here on my screen. If you see, it is like this particular thing is called as collaborative board. Okay. Just a second. It's a collaborative board. It is just similar to when you ask your students to write something on the board. Okay. So you ask them, you ask them to come and write on the board, right? So it's very much similar to that particular thing. So here, what is the advantage of such boards is you can ask any open-ended questions to the students and ask their opinions about that. Because we all know that when we give closed-ended questions like MCQs or fill in the blanks or anything, they can cheat us. But when you ask open-ended questions, there is less possibility of doing cheating because it's like the answer can be anything. So you can ask the students to use such tools, and you can make the shy student also to interact with you in this way. So this is one particular tool that is called as Nearpod. Now I'm ending this particular thing. So I got, as of now, I can see the 10 participants are there, but I got only 5. And here also there are so many options. You can remove student, okay? And you can share this screen. It gives so many options, okay? So now we'll see the home page of your Nearpod. Yes, see. See here, it is the home page of the Nearpod.
ऑफ कर दिया इसका वॉल्यूम कम कर दो रहेगा ना मेरे में चलने दो ये लो
I request the participants to mute. Pooja ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. See, this is the Nearpod homepage. And what is the advantage of this one means here you can give, you can create many things in Nearpod. But the only limitation it has is we can have only 50 students per activity. Suppose if you want to create a game and you want to play it live, see every activity you do, it has two options. One is live participation, which we have just done, or we can go with the student based, means at the student comfort, they can do this activity at any time. And one more thing is here you can share it with other teachers. You can get the report. Say, for example, just now I conducted this thing. I want to know how many have participated. All the reports also will be coming in the form of a PDF file, which I can use it for a documentation purpose.
Ma'am, can
So
we
this
keep it time bound?
Can we keep it?
Time bound. Suppose we want a student to answer within 12 hours or 10 hours.
Ha.
So
Yes, sir.
it's
Yes,
possible.
we can. Yes, sir. We can do it. See, I can get. Suppose this is the activity I have conducted. I'll click this.
Yes, ma'am.
I will get the report of all the students who have attended and everything. The report will be coming so that you can use it for your documentation.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is, yes. The net connection is, the net speed is slow. See, I got the names of the students who have participated. It depends on the activity which you are connecting. Because now I have done an activity called as collaborate board. Now I can download this or I can email it also. Now I'll show you one more activity which you can do it in this. At the end of the session, we'll play a small game also using Nearpod. So this is collaborate, right? Now we'll see how to create a lesson. And here, suppose you have already your PPTs are there with you. So that also you can just upload that particular PPT or PDF or any images if you have. That also you can just upload it and convert it into Nearpod lesson. You need not do it from the scratch. You can just upload those and make the editing according to the Nearpod. Now here you have so many options called as you can create a normal slides, okay, or you can create a video. You can add a video. You can add a quiz. You can have a gamified quiz like this, time to climb, or you can have a matching pair. Collaborate board is the one which I have just now created. You can have the poll or open-ended questions, okay, or you can see. I'll show you interactive. You can have the PHET simulator here as well. We have a linkage to that. and we can have a VR trip also, virtual reality trip also, or we can have for the 3D image, so that you can see there are so many things which are there. Okay, you can have the 3D view of that particular thing. Okay, say for example, I'll take Taj Mahal, and you can have a 3D view of the Taj Mahal. So like that, you have so many places and so many things are there in the 3D option. You can go for that. Okay. So you can have, so you can have any activities like that. Quizzes you have, right? You can have discussions. Okay. You have so many things in Nearpod and create your interactive lessons. Not only that, this Nearpod and the next tool which I am going to tell you, that is peer deck, both comes, say for example, you have done a Nearpod lesson and you are explaining the students. Suddenly you got an idea that I can conduct this activity, because suddenly we'll get some ideas, right? So on the spot also you can immediately create a, you can edit your file and you can immediately present it to your students. That option is also available. But the only thing is, when you are presenting, when you are playing a game, then it gives only 50 students can join at a turn, at a time. If you are having, if you are going for a live lesson. And as I already told, we have something called as Nearpod library. In this library, we can access all the Nearpod lessons or activities which are created by other teachers. You can just select that particular thing and you can edit that particular file and you can share it. You need not create it from the scratch also. You can directly select the topic. If you like that particular thing, you just edit it according to your requirement and then post it to your students. So that was about Nearpod. Next, we'll see one more interactive presentation tool that is called as Peer Deck. Now, this peer deck is not like a tool which is available other side. Here, this peer deck will come along with your Google slide. So this is like an add-on. So yesterday, uh, we had an expert speaker who told about Certify M or AutoCrat, how to create the certificates. So how are those add-on? This is very much similar. This peer deck is also an add-on. So for that, you need to open your Google slide and open any PPT which you have. Okay. And then go for the extension and you can get add-on. Already I have added this peer deck. So I have this option coming over here. And now I am clicking on this open peer deck. So now what happens to my Google slide is it will become as a peer deck slide. And here, if you observe, you have so many options which are coming. Okay, you can make this slide as a peer deck slide and you can ask a text question to your student or a multiple choice or a number or any website, or you can ask them to drag and so many things you can do it. So we'll just see one small thing. Okay. Some things are premium here. They won't come with our free things. Okay. So you can start the lesson. Suppose if I start the lesson. Okay. Just a second. It is asking some credentials. So you have so many things. So it works only with Google Slide. You can set up your account and all our PPTs can be uploaded to the Google Slide, and we can make that as a Google Slide, and when that we can use this peer deck. Then it will be very easy for us to use the peer deck, and we can get this peer deck as an add-on. Okay. Just a second. Yes. Now you can see there are options which are coming. Just a second. Yes. Now you can see all the things are again, as we know that it is instructor based, means it's like a real time or a live participation like how we are now, or we can ask the students to do at their own comfort. Okay, now we'll go for the instructor based. That's a live one. And we can see that the peer deck is opening and our lessons also we can edit it. And as I told you in Nearpod, here this one also comes with one option. Yes, just a second. I need to confirm the email, verification email. Yes. If I confirm the email, then that particular thing will be there. Yes. So the verification email have come. I have authenticated it. Then it will take me to the peer deck slide. Yes. Now you can see that it is asking me to create a lesson, but already I have one lesson, right? So I'll just take that. Just a second. Okay. And like in Nearpod, this peer deck also offers the facility to update your slide on the go also. While you are presenting also, you can include any activities which strike your mind at that particular point of time, and you can just play that particular or add that particular activity to your peer deck slide. That option is also available. See, this is the code, okay, which I have to give it for the students to join my peer deck activity. Or okay, so that code is available throughout this one. So see here, I told you, no, it is like normal PPT, but it is presenting. Suppose I want to add one question suddenly, means in the middle of the class, if I want to add, or at the starting I want to add, I I can have so many options which are coming here. So it gives me options also. Means what? Suppose you don't know what to ask. Okay. So it gives the options like in the beginning what you want to ask, during the class, or at the end of the class what you want to ask. It gives all the options. So you can select it. Okay. And the students will be responding to that particular options, because as of now no one has joined, so I'm not getting the responses. See here, all the options are available. You can show the responses, how many of you have joined, everything I will get it on the screen. So this was about peer deck. I'm just closing the peer deck. We'll move on to the next particular tool which is available. So that was about your 3 interactive presentation tools. Okay, Neopod, peer deck, and Mentimeter. Next, moving on to the this activity which we have just now done in the Neopod. So moving on to the next one, I got so many answers from you that different types of assessments, and you have given quiz, interaction, so many things. So these are few types of assessments which I feel. Okay, so there are multiple choice questions, open-ended questions, online assignments you can give, or oral exams, interviews. We can have online discussions, like just now we can use uh, the tool Neopod to have the collaborate board, and we can have online discussions with the students. We can have open book assessment, or we can start a blog with our students. Okay, and we have gamified assessments or peer evaluation and review also we can do it. So now all these things, how we can do it online using the different tools that I am going to tell you now. Okay, so the first one is class tools. I'll quickly move on because we don't have enough time. Yes, so this classtools.net is like a fun activity type of thing where you can ask the students, okay, to play we can have a crossword generator, or we can ask them to create a fake book page. So it is all like they can show their creativity, or we can have an arcade game generator also. We can give the questions and the game will be generated. Okay, so we have so many things. See here, so many options are there. We can have a treasure hunt, we can have a brainy box. So you can just open that and see so many options are available, so many activities are there. We can just have it. Okay, or we can have a QR code treasure hunt generator also. We can generate the QR codes and paste it around the campus, and we can play a treasure hunt game with our students as well. So that option is also available, and we can have a random name picker also. So here you can see, you can save all the names of the students. Then it can pick any name. See, just you can type the names, because here we don't have the names. I have not typed. These are the sample names which it's generating. So I can use this particular tool in this. There are so many other options also. You can just check it out. Quickly moving on to the next tool, that is class marker. So class marker is like a proper, if you want to go for a proper formative assessment with so many options, then you can go for the classmarker.com. So here you can have the dashboard. Okay. Uh, you can have the tests, and yes, the beauty of this is whatever questions you add, no, everything will be stored in the question bank. So once you add the questions, no, every time you need not type the questions. You can just download it from the particular question bank and add it to your exam. So you can have a exam. You can just click on the exam and you can start adding the questions. Okay, you can just start adding the questions. And here it gives a variety of questions. See, you can add a new question, or you have a question bank. You can reuse it from the question bank, or you have all the questions in comma separated value file. You can do it. That is an Excel file. You can do it. And so many exam options are, question options are available here. See, or if you find it difficult to type the question, say for example, some subjects will be having some diagrams and equations or circuits, so you can directly paste the image and put it over here, and you can put the feedback for the question and everything. I'll just show you a test which is already created so that we'll not waste our time. So for example, I'm opening exam 1 which is already created. So I'll edit that. Only one question I have created here. And see, I can assign the test, okay, to a group or or I can send a link. Okay. So I'm just clicking on the sending link and I am clicking on the settings. The settings part is more important here because we all know that how students cheat on online exams. So here you can make the test available. Just now one sir has asked about how to set the timing. So you can set the timings, date, everything automatically. You can have so many questions automatically. You can have okay. You can have the time limit also. You can set the time limit. Okay, you can set this resume later option also. You can randomize the questions, randomize the answers. You can set the pass mark. Okay, you have certificate also available, but it is available only with the upgraded version, not available in the free version. So these are some of the settings which you can set and then assign it to the students. Okay, so this is about your class marker, and you can see we can make the students in groups as well. And with free account, it gives so much of access as well. No need to purchase also. So that was about class marker. Next is book widgets. Now this is a tool. Again, it is very coming with very limited options. That is trial period is there, but you can use it because once you create a one account, you can create the widgets and you can use it. Say for example, if I already have created this account, you can see if I use this create a widget, now I got so many activities. So you see, till now we have seen few question types, right? But here you see there are so many questions, so many type of activities you can play with the students. Okay, it's all up to our imagination. Suppose if you are in a animation field, you can have this frame sequence, or you can have you can ask them to create a video. All those options are also available. We can play a bingo game, memory game, pair matching, random mind mapping also we can do it here. Or we can ask them to spot the differences, or hangman game, which is popular among the students. So that all particular things we can make our assessment in a fun way also, and the students will be more involved. Instead of writing a normal test, if you give such test, more students will be interested to play such games as well. So here we have whiteboard also. So we can ask, so we can use this particular widget. Okay, it is called as book widget, but it is coming with a limited trial version. So in the trial version, we can use this and we can move on to the next particular app. Okay, so next is, we'll see next tool which we can use, that is called as Quiz Wizard. Now Quiz Wizard is also one particular tool which is somewhat limited, but here what I have done is actually it allows us to have 3 tasks only. It is not giving me any like trial period, but what happens is here you can have only 3 tasks. So what I have done is I have created one game. I made the students play that game. Then I have immediately deleted that game and I have created one more game. So that in that way, I will have a balance of 3 tasks so that I can use it again and again. So this is one particular uh, tool. This game will play it in the last. So that was about your quiz wizard. Okay, you can make a game here. You have some games and you type the questions. Okay, you type the questions. It is just like MCQs, but it will be in the form of a game. Okay, so that was about quiz wizard. Yes, quizzes. Already Priyanka ma'am has discussed about this, so I don't want to waste the time again discussing it. So quizzes is also wonderful tools. We can use it. Okay, because what happens in quizzes is we can directly import the quiz which is already there. We need not create it also. Already so many for so many topics, the questions are already available there. You just download it, you just import it, and you edit the quiz, and you just run the quiz. Next is we have Nearpod. I told you, right? We'll play a small game also. First, let us play this particular quiz wizard game. I'll just share the link with you. Just click on this link, participants. Just click on the link. I'll start the game. It will be fun. So please join the game. So only 10 players will be there. No issues. Anyone of you can join. So the link is pasted in the chat box. You just click on the link. I'm waiting for the players to join. So just click on the link. Can anyone tell me whether the link is working properly or not?
Madam, it was asking for some access code.
Access code is 88894, sir. Access code is 88894. Yes, I got one player, Naveen Kumar. Just click on the link. Yes, 2 players, Tracy, CK, 3 players. Very good. See, we have only 10 players limit here, so just have it. Okay, we got 5 players. We got 7 players, 8 players. Yes, 10 players. I'll start the game. Yes, I've started the game. You can just attempt the quiz. People are quickly moving. Yes. Then the second question, third question. Good. Fourth question. We'll see who will come to first position. Okay. People are in fourth question. We'll see who will end the race. Okay, we have seen Navin Kumar sir and CK sir has. Okay, yes. See, if you answer wrong again, it's going back, I guess. Yes, we have seen so many people have completed the race. Yes, I'll show the result board. I'm stopping the game. Yes, we'll show the result board. Okay, first position goes to Navin Kumar sir, then CK sir, then Anuja ma'am and Pravas sir, Dr. Pravas sir. So many people. Okay, but the thing is only 10 players can play this game. So we have so many controls over it also. So we can use this to play when we have a very small group of people. So that was about quiz wizards. Next, we'll see about Ed puzzle. See, there are this Ed puzzle is somewhat different from the other tools. Okay, this tool is like, suppose you have got any video from the YouTube. Okay, you can download, you can make that video, means you can share that video with your students, and then you can ask your students. Okay, you can ask your students to, just a second. Yes, you can ask your students to watch that video, and in between you can ask them some questions. And as I told you, here also, as in Nearpod and ClassFlow, you have already created questions are there. So you need not uh, type the questions again. See, I'll show you my content. Okay, so here I have downloaded one video from Khan Academy. Okay, and I have linked it. So how you have to search means you can just search the topic here or paste the YouTube link here. Okay, so you can search it, then you will get the topics which are already there here. See, whatever topics are there, I will get it. Say, for example, I am interested in this one. So I will take that particular video. Okay, and already the questions are assigned to this particular video. So you can see these bubbles. These bubbles are the questions. At that particular time, you have one question. And question type also, you can edit it. So whatever videos are already there, you can just take it and edit it. Okay, see, I have the questions. If I want to edit it, I will edit it. Or if I am comfortable with the questions, I'll just finish it, finish the editing, and I will assign it to my students. And the beauty of this Edpuzzle is you can integrate this Edpuzzle with your Canvas LMS as well as your Google Classroom LMS. So you can assign this. Okay, or there are few more options that you can give voice over to this particular video. Say, for example, the video is in some other language, or the language is so difficult for your students to understand, then you can give voice over to that particular video, and you can edit that video, means you can cut some portion of the video. Say, for example, it's a very lengthy video, you can cut it out. Okay, because we all know that on YouTube you will have the subscription note, the introduction part of a video. You can just skip that particular, you can cut that and assign it to your students. And more important thing is we can make the students not to skip the video also. Okay, so here I have already assigned this to many of my students. So that was about your Edpuzzle. And see, I can import all my Google Classrooms here. So for example, here I can assign. Okay, See, I have classroom integration. If I want to add new class, I just click on the new class. Then I got so many LMSs which are already there, and I can just connect to that particular thing. I have Canvas, Google Classroom, which most of us are using. So we can just import all our classroom and assign this as an assignment to your students. Okay, so that was about your puzzle. And next,
One question, ma'am.
yes, next, yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you please tell me if we can make it
Sir, your voice is not that clear, sir.
Ma'am, I was just wondering if we can make students answer some particular questions and then they can move ahead in that video. Is that possible? Is it possible?
Uh, I didn't get you, sir.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask you that if you showed us some dots where some questions were available for students to answer.
Yes.
Can we make students
Shall I
to
show
answer?
that?
No, ma'am, I just want to know, can we make students to answer them correctly and then only they can move ahead in that video?
No, sir, that's not possible.
Okay, ma'am.
So if they answer wrong, maybe some feedback also you can add it. And not only MCQ, sir, you can have some open-ended questions also. Like, what is your opinion on this particular topic? Like that, questions are also available. Just show you the different types of questions. Just take
Okay.
small thing. Yes. See, I can edit the question, sir. But that what you don't know, that option is not available in this.
Okay, ma'am, I got it.
Yes. So the next, yes, thank you. Next is Flipgrid. So Flipgrid is a video assignment tool. Like here, if you have seen in Nearpod, it has got integration with so many other apps also. So we can have Nearpod integration with Flipgrid as well. Okay. Now, what is Flipgrid means? Suppose you ask your students to take up a video, okay, and submit it as an assignment. You can do that. So these are some of the assignments which I have assigned. Okay.
And can you please elaborate what type of video they can provide us?
Any video, sir, if they means which they have taken, means they have to record a video and then post that particular video as an assignment. It is like a video assignment. Like nowadays, we are having video resumes also, right?
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
that, we can ask them instead of submitting a paper assignment, we can ask them to take a video on a particular topic and then post it on your Flipgrid. Okay, or you
Okay.
can add a video and you can start the conversation also.
Okay, I got it.
Yes, this Flipgrid is all about videos, video assignment and discussions, all those things.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes. So like that, we can add and we can make the groups also, sir. We can divide the students into groups and we can assign a particular task to a group and then we can review it.
Okay. I got it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, yes, sir. That was about the online assessment tools. And there are few tips which I want to discuss with all of you. Just set a routine for the classroom and have a clear communication. And sometimes flip the classroom, give the topics beforehand and let the students come up with their opinions and use blended learning method, and also set behavioral and academic expectations. You said that this is what required. You set the expectations so that they might live up to the expectations, at least to some extent. And use activity based teaching and learning, and also keep the content well organized, because First thing is we need to be very clear with the tool which we are using it. Then we can ask the, because if suddenly we got stuck in somewhere, then we can't get the confidence, right? So please make sure that you are practicing that particular tool and check all the options. Check from the student point of view also, because all these apps are easy to use. And but one thing we have to make sure that whenever we are giving any activities, check the student preview also, how the student is seeing that app from their perspective, from in their mobile phone or in their laptop. From that point of view also you check it, and keep the content well organized. In the last sessions we have seen how to keep the organized contents, like you need a wiki, and we have our Google Drive also. So many options are available which make our content well organized. Okay, so with that, I want to end the session by telling a famous quote which I really love. That is, technology will not replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. Because teachers are teachers. How many Google will come, how many YouTubes will come, but teachers' role cannot be replaced. But we can use the technology to create a transformation. That's for sure. So with this note, I want to thank RFI, Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta sir, Saurabh Jain sir, Ajay Jain sir, and all the RFI board members for giving me this opportunity. And thank you, Divya ma'am, for the wonderful introduction. And thank you all the participants for making the session interactive. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aruna ma'am. It was a great session. And I would like to thank all the participants and our sponsors and all the people who have been in association with RFI and this FDP program. And I would like to thank all of them. And let's meet tomorrow with another session. Thank you.
Thank you.